Friends, today this is my first video on CSS preparation. I promised with some friends that I'll talk and share my experiences on CSS preparation. So I'll start from the beginning and then from simple towards complicated. I'll try to discuss all the details of the written part, Viva, the compulsory subjects, optional subjects, as well as other related aspects. I will share my experiences and I will also share if I find some other friends. I am Naeem Khan, I'm a Foreign Service Officer. For the last 16, 17 years, I'm in Foreign Service after doing CSS. And before CSS, I did PCS, Provincial Civil Services. Now it is called PMS, Provincial Management Services. So I will also share my experiences of PCS or PMS. I worked as Assistant Commissioner, Subdivisional Magistrate, or Executive Magistrate for 6 or 7 years. And after that, I joined Foreign Service after doing CSS. Let's start from the letters. CSS. What does it mean? So CSS means Central Superior Services. Why central? Because CSS, the jobs which are offered after CSS are mainly for the federal government, for the central government, not for the provincial governments. Although the CSPs are the officers who do CSS and they get jobs on the basis of CSS, they can go to provinces and they can perform their duties in provinces like police officers or administrative services or others. But basically, it is for the central government. So central means federal, central government, and superior services. After doing CSS, you may not become like a superior person or a bureaucrat from another part of the world. We are the same human beings. We are public servants, but we have to extend superior services to the people, because whatever we do it for the people of Pakistan. So that's why we have to extend our services in a superior way. So these are the central superior services. As we understand, we have to extend superior services. So CSS is also for superior people, intellectually and their personalities, because CSS is not just a qualifying exam. After CSS, you won't get any degree, any certificate, any diploma. Like for example, you are appearing in a master degree exam, and if there are like 2,000 candidates, and if all of them get passing marks, they will get their degrees. The same is not the case in CSS. CSS is a competitive exam. You have to compete. For example, in our year, there were 10,000 candidates and there were around 200 slots, 200 posts, 200 vacancies. So you have to come in the top 200 or maybe 150, depends how many vacancies are there. So this is a competitive exam. It is not a qualifying exam. You don't get any certificate, any degree, but you get a post, a prized post, a very good posting. There are different service groups. I will give the details in the written part, or you can also consult some websites like Foreign Services of Pakistan, Police Service, then administrative services, accounts, information, land revenue, and previously it was called income tax, railways, cantonment services. Customs. These are different federal government services which you will join. When to start preparation for CSS? As soon as possible. Once you get age 21, after 30 years, you have three chances. So if you will join service in 17th grade, and the last grade is 22, in 60 years you get retirement. So if, for example, you join the service at a later stage of your life, then you won't get sufficient time to get promotion to the last grade, which is 22. So from 17 you go to 18, and then 19, 20, 21, and 22. So if you are young, then you have to cover all these steps from 17 to 22. You will get your promotion. But if you join the service later, so then you may get retired before you get the grade 20, 22, or 21. So soon, once you are graduate, because for CSS, a simple graduate, bachelor degree, second position, then you may start. You have three chances, and although it's a difficult exam, but this exam is basically the test of your personality. Now, personality is the totality of your internal and external characteristics, which are expressed in the shape of your character, habits, and behavior. So, for example, there is a situation like a police officer or a foreign service officer. We have a difficult situation. So, how to resolve your situation? For that, not only your intellectual capacity, you should not only have some ideas, but you should also be a man of action. How to resolve that issue? So, your personality, your communication skills, if these internal and external characteristics of your personality, once these are expressed, you have good communication skills, you can talk to people, you like communicate, and then you can resolve. For example, you are a district officer, maybe assistant commissioner or deputy commissioner or DCO, coordination officer. So you have to tackle so many things. So the government of Pakistan, they need such people who are intellectually strong, but at the same time they can resolve the issues on the ground. So my suggestion is that along with study, you also have to improve your personalities, your expression power. Now the written part, it has two parts, compulsory and optional. In the compulsory, you have 600 marks. You have to prepare English, both essay and précis comprehension. Then you have Islamic studies. You have general knowledge of 300 marks, like general science with ability, as well as your current affairs and Pakistan affairs. So I will try to debunk some of the myths, some of the misconceptions about CSS. That CSS is not like just you have, for example, current affairs. So current affairs doesn't mean current affairs. It means both are the three parts: past, present, and future. Current doesn't mean just the current situation. For example, Kashmir issue. So you must know the history of Kashmir issue, then you must know the current situation, and then you must know how to resolve. Or if this imbroglio, this situation, this issue is not resolved, so what will be the repercussions? What will be the consequences? For example, both India and Pakistan, this region, South Asian region, the security situation, the economic situation. So you have to give the futuristic view, the current situation and its history, the raison d'etre, why this issue is there, and then what is the present situation and how we can solve that. So for that you need, the whole background as well as the present and the future aspects of that issue. Similarly, for example, Pakistan affairs. So this is not just learning some events or some dates or like 14 points or Pakistan resolution, but this is Pakistan affairs. So whatever is related to Pakistan, our country, the socio-economic as well as the political situation, the past, present, and future of Pakistan, all this is related with Pakistan affairs. So this is my introductory video. I will welcome questions and comments. Please share, and in future I will go in further details. You can go to the website of Federal Public Service Commission, the CSS part. You can get the basic information, and then you can ask your questions. If you are an FSC or you are a graduate, you must just start thinking your preparation. You have three chances. I will share my experiences being a foreign service officer, how to select a group, because it depends. I love to travel the world. I have been to so many countries. I speak so many languages. I speak 8 languages. So for me, foreign service, that was the best service. If you want to become a police officer, or you want to become a district management officer, or district, you want to manage the district affairs, maybe you are good in accounts, you become accounts officer, or you want to go to customs or income tax, land revenue. So all this depends on your choices. We will discuss how to select the optional subjects. I discussed the compulsory subjects, and then we have 600 marks for the optional subjects. For example, I selected Pashto and Persian, which were two languages, and it gave me a big boost. So it depends how what will be your thoughts. So as we go further, I will go further details of the CSS. The same also PMS, and I request that if there is PMS opportunity, you must appear in that. It will be like a launching pad for CSS. If you do PMS, then you can do also CSS or any other competitive exam or any other exam which you think that you can have like some expertise. If you have some your field, the studies, the master study that you have done, so we will go in details, and I hope these lectures will be useful. Today was just an introductory, and we will go in further details. Thank you.